Hello, guys. It's me, your wonderful host of Autism with a Purpose, Matheus. And today I'm gonna be showing you another video. And today this is a video I did a long time ago for my school. This was around the COVID time, and I was like the class pastor in my class, and because my school was like a Christian public school, something like that, and then I basically did worships for my classmates sometimes, and I made this video, and then the other videos that you'll probably see too were also made by me also, and this is basically me talking about some guys that made like model rockets, something like that, and here is the message. How are you doing? I think you're pretty fine. You should be. We're still at home with the coronavirus, and but I have this thought that you might enjoy. I don't know, but maybe you will. So I'm gonna tell a story. If you've never heard of the Rocket Boys, it's actually a true story, and it happened like in Virginia, something West Virginia, in a small town called Colwood. It was a small town in West Virginia. I don't know if it still exists today, but this is like a story about this guy. He's like a teenager. His name is Homer Sonny Hickam Jr. He lives in a small coal mining town in West Virginia, in the town called Colwood. And then one day, if you guys ever heard of the Russian satellite Sputnik, that was during about that time, he and some other people were at somebody's house. They were looking up at the sky, and he saw the satellite Sputnik. So he got inspired to join the American team of rocket engineers called the Missile Agency. And then, so when he graduates from school, and then he has a older brother, his mother, and he has a father that works in the mine. And then like this one time, he decided to get together with these other guys, his two friends of his, Jimmy Odell and Roy Lee Cook were his two friends. And then he makes friends with guys like, his name is Quentin, and they all come together. They go to like this spot near from the town, because one day they shoot a rocket up into the sky and it goes into the mining property, and Mr. Homer's dad scolded him and said he could not play with rockets again because the rocket shot towards the property. So they decided to go to this place. It was like I forgot what place it was called, but it was like a place a couple miles away, and they called that little place Cape Colwood. They named it in honor of Cape Canaveral. I think Cape Canaveral is where they launched the rocket. They called that place in honor of the famous place where they launched rockets and stuff. So they had a teacher who her name was Miss Riley. She supported them in their idea with rocketry, because they were gonna go to a convention, because when they went to if they won in the convention, they would get free scholarships to go to university. Well, it wasn't always the case with the rockets that they worked. many times their rockets would fly up and then hit the ground and explode. Sometimes they would explode in midair. Sometimes they'd just explode right on the ground. His first attempt in rocketry was not so good because it exploded his mother's fence, him and his friends. But they tried many times to create rockets, but they kept on going. They didn't give up. They kept on going. They tried to find different ways to make a rocket fly. But then they finally found a way to launch the rocket without exploding. So what they put inside of their thing is they put alcohol and zincoshine, which is composed of zinc, dust, and sulfur, and moonshine, and then they were able to launch their rocket. That first time, they launched their rocket, and that is basically it. So, what I'm telling you about this is that sometimes we are like Homer and his friends. We try to get things right, but then we feel like we're failing each time we try, and we try and we try and we try and we feel like we're failures, and we just feel depressed and doubtful and say like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this going my way? Like, why isn't this not going well? So what the Bible has to say about this to encourage you guys is right here. It says, Colossians chapter 1 verse 11 to 12. It says, being strengthened with all power according to his glorious might, so that you may have great endurance and patience. We can't do it on our own. God can help us endure and try and give us the strength to try and try and try again until we get things right. So I challenge you during this coronavirus to ask God for challenges you have in your home. Get to have strength to endure all of these trials and these tribulations we have with this virus. So I encourage you to ask God for strength, endurance, and patience. May God bless you.
Thanks for watching, guys. This was basically my message about the Rocket Boys from West Virginia. So I hope you support more videos like this and listen to more messages that I have made in the past and even ones I might make in the future. So subscribe to this channel, and bye.